This is episode 1 in my 2024 Summer Headspace series. This is a chance to revisit episodes from the previous school year during the summer months when you may have a little extra time. Beginning on August 26th, you'll see new episodes with exciting new topics every Monday. But for today, we take a look back at my episodes on the book Honing Our Craft. In episode 111, I talked about comprehension-based communicative language teaching. Then in episode 112, I talked about standards-based grading. And then finally, in episode 113, I spoke with the editors of Honing Our Craft. So let's jump in. Are you a language teacher looking for some reassurance that what you're doing in the classroom is on the right track? Or maybe you're looking for some ways to teach even more effectively. If you're one or the other or somewhere in between, you've landed in the right place. This is the World Language Classroom Podcast with your host, me, Joshua Cabral. You're about to get tips, tools, and resources so that your students continue to rise in proficiency and communicate with confidence. Let's jump in. Vamos, allons-y. Hello, my friends. Bonjour, mes amis. Hola, mis amigos. Welcome to the World Language Classroom Podcast. I am Joshua Cabral, and thank you, as always, but particularly right now during the summer, thank you for listening to a podcast about language teaching. This is truly what makes you an incredible educator, so thank you so much for doing that. So this is a Summer Headspace episode, and this is all about honing our craft. So in the show notes of this episode, you will see the links to my 3 episodes about the book Honing Our Craft. The first one, episode 111, was all about comprehension-based communicative language teaching. And then episode 112 was about standards-based grading. So in this book, Honing Our Craft, each chapter is written by a different person who is an expert or specialist within that area. So I walk through chapters in these episodes so you can hear all about comprehension-based communicative language teaching and standards-based grading, but it's from the lens and perspective of an author who is very well versed in doing that within their classroom and within the world of research. And then after listening to those two, you can revisit episode 113, where I spoke with Dr. Florencia Henshaw and Dr. Kim Potowski, who are the editors of this book, this volume on language teaching. So you can get some insights into their process, why they chose the topics, who they decided to collaborate with, and how it all came together. So be sure to check out the show notes where you will see the links to these 3 episodes, which were 111, 112, and 113. So you can listen to them right there. And I would recommend listening to them in that order, 111, 112, 113, so that you can first get the insights from the individual authors and then hear about how Dr. Florencia Henshaw and Dr. Kim Potowski decided on putting this whole volume together and how it works. And then also in the show notes, you will see the link to sign up for Talking Points, my weekly email newsletter with tips and resources for language teaching. There's also a link to get in touch with me if you'd like to work together, either in person in your school, or we can do it remotely. Well, I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the World Language Classroom Podcast. Be sure to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening so that you never miss an episode. Let's keep the conversation going on social media. Connect with me on X, aka Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at WL Classroom. And for even more valuable resources, visit my website, WLClassroom.com, where you'll find over 300 blog posts about language teaching. So stay inspired, keep growing, and continue making a difference in your language classroom.